Russian soldiers are under attack by two Ukrainian-made Hornet drones approaching their Bukhanka minibus. Drones are everywhere along the front lines, and there is no reliable defense against them. Again, a Russian soldier wandering alone. No direction, no objective, no awareness of what's already tracking him from above. Minutes pass. Then, something makes him look up. He dives into the grass and goes completely still. The worst possible choice on this front. Lying there, waiting, convinced that not moving makes him invisible, the drone was already on its way before he hit the ground. Same scenario, same ending. Again. A Russian soldier in southern Donetsk, on the radio. He knows he's been spotted, calling for help, reporting his position, doing the one thing that can't actually change what's already in the air. The FPV was dispatched before he picked up the radio. Instead of finding cover, he moves into more open ground, the worst possible direction. He fires at the drone, once, twice. Nothing connects. The drone reaches him anyway. A drone closing in, and he just watches it come. No reaction, no attempt to move, just watching. A Russian soldier on a motorbike, pushing every bit of speed the bike has, because he knows exactly what's behind him. It's not enough. He goes down. Now on foot, open ground, no weapon, and the drone is still closing. What happens next is one of the stranger decisions captured on this front. He reaches out and tries to grab the drone with his bare hands, as if holding it would stop what happens next. It doesn't. A Ukrainian soldier takes fire from a Russian position, returns it with a single shot. The shooting from the other side stops. Running, the only instinct left. The tree line is right there, almost close enough to matter. Almost. The drone closes faster than his legs can carry him. He never makes it to the trees. Pokrovsk direction. Ukraine's Rubaka unit tracking everything that moves near Ukrainian positions. Some try to hide in tall grass. Thermal cameras see straight through it. Some are pushing toward the line without even knowing how close they are. Some are noticeably older, men who shouldn't be anywhere near a front line like this. One by one, the drone finds each of them. The grass, the darkness, the age, none of it changes the outcome. A Ukrainian drone equipped with a net thrower, chasing down a Russian fiber-optic FPV and catching it mid-air. No electronics needed, no missile, just a net. That's new. He knows he's being tracked, panic setting in, moving fast, searching for anything to hide behind. Magyar's Bird's 414th Brigade already closing in. The drone gets closer. As it does, the detail that stands out, he's elderly. Out here, alone, running out of options. Out of time. Apache unit over the Slovyansk direction, and the targets are already moving. Motorcyclists trying to push through at full speed. Communication equipment hidden nearby. Neither works. The bikes go down, the comms get hit, the infantry in between, caught in the same sweep. Running, hiding, moving fast. Apache pilots see all of it. Every time. A fully loaded BM-21 Grad hidden in the forest. 40 rockets ready to fire. The 63rd Brigade drone operator finds it first. It never gets the chance to launch. Kicking the drone away doesn't work. This front proves it, again and again, across different sectors, different terrain, different soldiers. One man in open ground, another in a tree line, another on a road. Different locations, different attempts, same drone closing in. Same outcome. Every time. The Vartovy Battalion heavy bomber drones are already in the air. Below, Russian positions, fortified shelters, everything built to survive. Each shelter identified by reconnaissance, coordinates locked. The first bomber closes in. Direct hit. Then the next. No hesitation between strikes. No pause between targets. One after another. Each fortified position that took days to build, gone in seconds. This is what systematic looks like from above. Asleep in a trench, completely exposed from above, exactly where a reconnaissance drone would look. No FPV this time, ammunition drops directly onto the position. The wrong place to sleep. Russia's tactic on this front: spread Ukrainian drone operators thin. Multiple assault groups launching simultaneously from different points, forcing operators to split their attention across the entire sector. The calculation: overwhelm the drone coverage through sheer numbers of infantry. The 66th Mechanized Brigade's response: fields, tree lines, populated areas. The drones go everywhere the infantry goes. One group found and engaged, then the next, then the next. Russia's math doesn't add up. The drones cover the whole sector. The infantry doesn't make it through any of it. Mariupol-to-Chongar, the mainland corridor connecting Russia to Crimea. Once the safest supply route the occupiers had. Not anymore. SIGNUM battalion has put this entire stretch under fire control. Ammunition convoys, fuel trucks, personnel transfers, everything moving along this corridor is now a target. What Russian commanders call under control looks very different from the ground. Burning vehicles, constant explosions, desperate attempts to keep supplies moving. A route that once felt untouchable is now a trap. A Shark reconnaissance drone locates a Russian command post in Lysychansk. GBU-64 precision bombs follow. Preliminary reports: at least 18 officers taken out, including the regiment commander, his deputy for logistics, and the medical company commander. An entire command structure gone in a single strike. Robot versus robot. A Russian fiber-optic FPV closing in on a Ukrainian ground robot. The UGV pilot forces it to spin and chase and miss. Again and again. The drone gives up. The Ukrainian robot calmly continues on its way. 66 Russian Molniya strike drones intercepted. All of them. The Lyman direction has seen a massive surge of these cheap fixed-wing kamikaze systems. Russia sends them in waves, betting that sheer numbers overwhelm defenses. Ukraine's 66th Mechanized Brigade interceptor battery answers with General Chereshnya interceptors, purpose-built drone-hunting drones. 66 Molniyas launched. 66 never reached their targets. Not one. Apache unit operators already airborne and scanning, staying undetected while the targets below have no idea what's closing in. First, motorcycles, Russia's fast movement solution on this front. Gone. Then the soldiers operating in this sector, one by one. Then the communication equipment keeping them coordinated. Cut. No bikes, no personnel, no signal. Everything this position needed to function, taken out in a single operation. 2 GBU-62 guided bombs from a Ukrainian Su-27, hitting a Russian army communication hub in Bakhmut directly. The second explosion? Probably the generator. It didn't handle the heat well. A Russian homage ground robotic complex, camouflaged, hidden, supposed to stay invisible. The Mara battalion finds it anyway. FPV strike after FPV strike closes in on the position. What Russia spent time and resources deploying here is now scrap metal. Look at the ground. Hundreds of fiber-optic cables scattered across the terrain. Every one of them the trail of a drone operation that came through here. The entire contact line in the Lyman direction is covered in them. This is what a frontline under permanent drone pressure actually looks like. Not a battlefield, a web. What you just watched is happening every single day. Robots evading drones, drones catching drones with nets, communication hubs silenced from the air, supply corridors turned into traps. Today, August 6th, is a day of mourning in the Kyiv region for those killed in Russia's overnight missile attack. As of today, day 1626 of this war, Russia's total combat losses are approaching the 1.5 million mark. 2026 has become Russia's worst year of the entire war, averaging 32,000 losses per month, unable to meet recruitment targets, gaining just 81 square kilometers in the first half of the year. Ukraine just completed its biggest deep strike campaign against Russia yet, and it had an unexpected side effect. Ukraine's sustained strikes on Wildberries warehouses disrupted Russia's drone supply chain, forcing Russian operators to change how they source and distribute components. The war is being fought in ways nobody planned for. Russia keeps sending men forward, Ukraine keeps finding new ways to reach them. Drop a comment. 81 square kilometers for 32,000 soldiers per month. Is there a number at which Russia stops?